Back to business in the Denver shopping center. Oh.
Isn't this all a bit much? Any decent lunatic would have quit after Mexico.
Jetstream, Sam.
I heard you dropped the lab director in half.
Oh, well, at least we're in our happy place.
Hey, Jack. But now here you are. The child soldier. Fighting for the children. Please. What do you really expect to accomplish here? Play savior to a bunch of brains? And what? Earn a medal? Think about it, Jack. No matter how many Mexican kids we've got, or Africans we bury, the first world looks away. No one gives a shit. Not the media, not the politicians, certainly not the average Joe. Too busy fretting for money, or sex, religion, fame. But you're a man on a mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you and your little sword there. Solve everything with violence. Is that it?
I love that part. It's so cool. That's like the most Metal Gear.
My sword is a means to an end. To protect those you'd prey on.
Really? Let me ask you. All those cyborgs you've killed up to now, maybe they weren't kids, but they were people. You ever think about them? When you're chopping them into hamburger?
They're adults. They made their choice.
Sure they're adults. Sure they signed up for this. Right on the
I love that rather than like psychic mind games, because this is very Psycho Mantis, you know? No, we're just projected on all the ads here with Sam. Like, I like that.
Many times they were out of work and starving on the street. So yes, they sign up for surgery to fight God knows where. How else would you provide for your family when your country's embroiled in civil war? Pain receptors shut down, pumped full of fear-inhibiting nanomachines and sent right into the blender? Your blender? But they made their choice, right? Open your eye and see.
I love that. Just your eye. He's such an asshole.
Then listen. Those battlefield emotions that the nanos suppress.
Battlefield emotions, by the way, they're coming back.
Talking about.
Look, God, he's such an ass.
Kill him. Can we take him? What's wrong? The way he killed all the others? Oh, God. Please, God, don't let me die. Let's do this. This isn't fair. Little punk.
Listen closely now.
Die! This life. I watched my wife and son die. This is all I had left. You ain't shit!
I love that line.
Goddamn IED took my legs. I needed a job. Stop! I didn't know what I was signing up for.
There's that jaw again, taking more punishment.
Something the matter, Raiden?
I've nearly saved enough to bring Mama to the States.
Oh no, Mama.
Finish him off! Whatever it takes to be free of this torture. Stop it!
This is cool. This part's good. You gotta love messing with the main character's psyche like this.
What am I even fighting for?
And then, of course, we get a what am I fighting for? Oh, and we get a double Zandatsu. Hell yeah. You ain't messing with my psyche, brother. What are you doing? You're messing with my... Oh. I hate being pawns in a proxy war. I love not being the tool of the government or anyone else. See, look, it gets the themes. It gets the themes. so funny. I think I said this before too, but the only people I've ever seen not like Metal Gear Rising are Metal Gear fans. They're like, oh, it's too far away from the other games. Like, it's so different, you know? And like, yeah, maybe gameplay-wise, but thematically, story-wise, it's written by people who wrote the other games, you know? They get the themes, dude.
Are you injured?
I thought they had a choice. A fair choice. Not like you.
People are different.
As opposed to AIs? You're all the same, huh? You and your brothers. Manipulating mankind for our own good.
And is that callback to MGS2?
My statement has upset you. I apologize.
Raiden hates AI. We love Raiden for that.
I know you're right.
Blade Wolf's a good boy, though.
As for AIs, we adapt as we learn. Just as any intellect operates, man or machine, altering the course of mankind is not among my defined directives.
I guess that's a relief.
Samuel's behavior does not match established parameters.
You know him?
Affirmative. We served together on 3 previous missions. He proved most capable.
You think highly of him?
I have always found him dependable. Until now. Scouting data for the next area. I'll patrol ahead. You follow.
I still love just, it's like it's manly voiced dog that we're taking so seriously. Oh, this game's the best. Speaking of the best, you want a altered gameplay sequence? Because these can be neat.
Raiden, your current emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
There's another thing that Genshin Impact did. They really like Metal Gear Rising, them MiHoYos. That's why they named one of their recurring characters Raiden. So yeah, we can only do this. And this is a ranked sequence. And it's pretty difficult to do properly. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Also, the storm has finally reached us. It's symbolic. It's symbolic. So we're just going to stumble our way to our objective. Raiden not feeling too good after all that. His character broken down a little bit. Maybe we're going to rebuild him in some way emotionally. Maybe some narrative themes going on. Who can say? For now, we'll just try not to stumble up the stairs. An item there. I guess I'll grab it. Express train bound for Denver. Well, I can't read. Never mind. Doesn't say anything too interesting anyway. World Marshal Headquarters! In this giant building that kind of looks like a fat PS3. And they put another fire extinguisher here. That's actually to kind of help us through. You know what Raiden could use about now? Good talk about male living spaces. Hell yeah. Yeah, it just kind of helps you sneak past that guy. I like that. I like that that's there. Look, they got a little drainage system here for all this heavy rain, but not like that. Oh no! Yeah, you always have to fight these guys. And of course, we can't really parry them. Raiden not having a good time. Oh no, we're getting grabbed by the ghoulies even. Oh, hey Sam. Oh. Oh no. So I think they always get you down to 0.1 and then stop.
quite now, is it? Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you.
Oh, Raiden said the bad word this time.
How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper.
Hey, check out this cool guy.
My name is Monsoon.
Yeah, it is.
Of the winds of destruction. Yeah. I guessed as much.
Dude's made out of magnets. How do they work? Oh, his sound design is so good.
Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me, who saves the weak from the man who saves the weak?
You're the ones exploiting them. You take advantage of their weakness. Of course they get hurt when you set them up as your human shield.
Kill or be killed, Jack. Phnom Penh taught me that.
Everything this dude says is so quotable, man. So yeah, what I was talking about with the themes and really understanding them better than even some of the other Metal Gear Solid games, check it out. He's going to tell us all about ideals and war and all that stuff.
Its final lesson is carved.
He's going to talk literally about memes.
This world and all its people are
And we got this sort of sequence where we see through the character's eyes and we can look around, much like MGS2 did.
controlled by
Here's the line.
memes. The DNA of the soul.
Hell yeah, speaking of memes, if we watch this buddy,
They are the culture. They are everything.
he's heard this speech once or twice before. He's not too invested. Oh, hey. Oh,
They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair.
oh, little kitty. Hey, little guy.
About full of shit.
How about full of shit? Is that a
Can't fight
meme?
Nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool.
This is very similar to Raiden eavesdropping on Solidus and the crew in MGS2 and then deciding not to listen to that and instead listening to Johnny drop a deuce. Again, it's all very, very Metal Gear. By the way, he's got Psy. We're going to fight another one of the Ninja Turtles here.
That is until the illusion was broken. Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. You have no choices to make, nothing to answer for.
Man, Monsoon is the most Metal Gear Solid 1 villain that is not in Metal Gear Solid 1. Also, look, he even spins his weapons like Revolver Ocelot.
You're right. About me, I mean.
If you were doubting that this is
Off.
Metal
After
Gear,
the Patriots.
by this point, it's like, okay, if the game hasn't won you over yet,
Normal life.
you know.
But here I am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists.
We love arguing
I told
philosophy
myself
with
this was
terrorists.
About justice, about protecting the weak. But I was wrong.
Oh?
Then you admit it.
I learned young that killing your enemies felt good. Really good. In America, my friends, my family, they helped me forget the devil inside. But who am I kidding? I was born to kill!
Oh. Does this demon inside have a hold of you?
The bit about my sword, that means of justice stuff.
So not only is this where the
I guess
game
I
gets
needed
the
something
most
to keep
Metal
people in
Gear,
check when I was
it's gonna
knee-deep
get
in
real Devil May
politics.
Cry soon.
You? But you. All this is a wake-up call to what I really believe. What I really am.
What do you say?
I'm saying Jack is back.
Hell yes, he is. You know what happens when you stab someone through the chest with a sword in a Devil May Cry game, don't you?
Doctor, turn off my pain inhibitor.
Hey, remember the talk about pain inhibitors? And how pain makes you fight better, technically, because the self-preservation and all that? What if they were also holding back our devil trigger?
Pain. This is why I fight.
We didn't get a demonic red aura
This is my normal. My nature.
and red eyes.
You've lost your mind.
Who's next?
I'll take this dance.
Sam likes it. He likes what he sees.
Report back to the chief. He's mine.
Look at that face.
You're the
I
boss.
love his sheath, too, how it just swings around like that.
You. You are like us after all.
Now you're just being nasty.
There's that shit-eating grin.
That nickname you love so much. Want to know how I got it? Actually, why don't I give you a demonstration?
Yeah, do it.
I think it's time for Jack to let her rip.
Hell yeah, it's also time for sick guitar solos. Welcome to, like, the best fight and the best soundtrack in the game. Oh boy, there's a lot to take in here. Here's Monsoon. He's a crazy magnet man. Also, yeah, that wasn't just for a cutscene. We actually have a devil trigger mechanic now. Also, check this out. If you played DMC5, you might notice they copied this enemy. Sonic Frontiers also copied this enemy. This might be the only video game of all time. So Monsoon, he can use his magnetic form to dodge a lot of our attacks, but we just keep hitting him and eventually we'll get there. It's a really cool fight with a lot of back and forth. Even our hand blast is red now. By the way, he jumps up on these like Chaos Zero from Sonic Adventure for some reason. Why is it why are there so many boss fights that have scripted camera angles that look like they're from Sonic games? What is up with that? He's throwing stuff at us. Cut what you will. Left hand rule, he's talking about like electronics and shit. He loves it. So when he's got his purple aura, that's when he's all magneted out. I think he's like completely impossible to hit at this point. He can also do this crazy shit. And yeah, he's real fast. He is like probably the most ninja-like of all the cyborg ninja in this franchise. Look at him, he's swaying. There we go. He's a little like Volgan in that way, where it's like when he's got his aura up, you can't hit him. That's kind of the only thing similar to Vulcan in this fight, though. He's a very agile boy. Pretty sure that's called a dystopia, but whatever, bro. You're pretty cool. I'll let you say whatever the hell you want. Oh, jeez. Didn't cut that up enough. Yeah, I would think photosynthesis is more nature's force, but that's cool, bro. You need a planet to have magnetism, and there's usually nature on planets. He loves it. He's poking us with his little pokey thing. Now he's sending his legs out. We gotta fight his upper and lower body at the same time. It's crazy. We boop him in the snoot there. Might notice also our blade mode meter is not functioning like normal. That's because we're in a special state for this fight. We do get a Ripper mode afterwards, but it doesn't quite function like this one. This is kind of a nerfed version of it. Now we got some Lorentz force up in this, which, yeah, I mean, it's spinning around. That counts. But we don't care what physics you're going to use against us. We're just going to cut stuff in half. Hell yeah. Hell yes, the lyrics. Make sure to parry out of that cutscene because it's still a platinum game. Not quite as bad as Bayonetta is with it, but still. Oh. Yeah, so we can't use our AR display against him. Not that we would anyway, I mean. You can't attack with it activated, so. It's a pretty hard fight. Especially if you haven't done him in a while. He really tests your ability to master those parries, and I've not mastered all of them. That's fine, we got plenty of health items. Yeah, it's pretty badass, isn't it? Make sure you turn the camera. There we go. Do these give me healing? Oh, it's like the second set, right? And that is a lot of them. See, he's also a little Psycho Mantis in that he could just throw stuff at you. Psycho Mantis didn't, oops, throw tanks at us. That one hit us, but that's fine. Again, we had the healing items. Oh. Oh! I love that. I love that his upper and lower body fight you separately. What a sick boss design. It's still a platinum game is so true. Yeah. Even their best game is still their game. I do miss this era of platinum now that it's long gone, but you know. Once he gets down to 10% health, he does this, another bout of Lorentz force. This is so cool. It's so ridiculous.
I'll put you under, weakling. Now what will you do? Jack Ripper.
Probably Ninja Run on it.
You're dead.
Oh no! I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose just because I think it's funny.
Now what will
Because yes, it's still a platinum game.
you're dead. Bullseye.
You can do the boss fight, but if you miss the quick time event, you fail it. I had to show that off. The bosses are what I want to see more often with cyborgs. Just seeing things like separate chunks and doing inhuman things, yeah. Yeah, they got really creative with how kind of
It's only nature
gross...
running its course.
Oh god, he's so hammy with that line.
And here.
Yeah, there it is!
I passed one. To you. Sure as the sun will rise. The slaughter.
So, yeah, part of why I wanted to show off some of the artwork, the concept art of MGS4, was like I said, there's a lot of gross, like, body horror stuff that MGS4 didn't really do, but then this game just immediately picks up on. I mean, yeah, like, Screaming Mantis had all the hands, but they're way grosser with Mistral, and then Monsoon here throws, like, his body parts at you, and his upper and lower half fight you independent of each other. Ripper mode tutorial now playable in VR missions. I forgot about that prompt. And we get our devil trigger.
Raiden?
I'm fine, Kevin. Relax. I'll get the brains. I don't want this for anyone else.
It's very noble of you, Raiden, but I don't know. If someone could give me a cyborg body that comes complete with deviltrigger.exe, I think I'd be okay with that. I think I would be fine with that. And again, the net good you've done for the world. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, hey, we did it. We cleared Chapter 3. We beat Monsoon. Didn't get the best ranks during all of that, but again, part of it was because of the intentional death there. But more importantly, we've got Tactical Psi Dystopia, which is probably my favorite weapon in the game.